Okay, I need to get a bottle. Go ahead.
Okay, we're going to talk about spiders.
Spiders!
My favorite. Specifically, the spider story to end all spider stories. Matt broke his phone today and the screen's all crackled and I look like I'm 90.
I'm very depressed about that
And
broken
he has
screen.
like an 8 plus.
Yes, an 8
Seriously,
plus.
an 8 plus. You can't get something
You can't update the OS. The OS works great.
which is why he doesn't want
Yes.
them. And now I have to
Because now I gotta
boycott
get
them.
one of those stupid phones with no home button, facial recognition.
And
blah,
by the
blah,
way,
blah, blah, blah.
4 o'clock in the morning, if I need to get up to do something, I have to enter a passcode. No glasses, sleep deprived, fuck you, Apple.
Yeah, but is that Apple or is that still the stuff
Nope,
from the
it's
last
not
job?
it's not the stuff.
Okay, well we gotta figure out how to get.
Yeah, we gotta go to
Okay, spiders.
Okay, spiders. So,
Like the spider webs on my screen.
right? Okay, so here's the deal. We were living in this rental, again, surrounded by junipers. Do not like the junipers. Not that that was the problem, but we're going to pretend it was. Okay.
Junipers have all kinds of critters.
Oh my God, rats,
Raccoons.
raccoons. I don't even hate the raccoons though. So anyways, I had a woven backpack from Turkey, and I had it sitting on the bed because the buckle was broken, needed Matt to fix it, because, Mr. Fix It. So I
I'm the
put it on the
fixer.
bed. The kids come out of the bathtub. This was back in the day when they were cute, and not that they're not cute now, but young, and they took their little baths together, and so they come into the bedroom, and I'm helping them dry off, and Sienna sits on the bed, and this fucking monster comes out of the backpack and literally starts running at her, but sort of sideways like a crab. And of course me, I'm like, I yank her behind, I yank them behind, both of them, and F-bomb, and progressively louder. Matt comes running in, and he's like, oh, fuck. Okay, so
Big spider.
big. Spiders should never, ever, ever make their own shadow. They shouldn't have shadows. It's just not, that's an abomination. That's an abomination. Okay, so I'm like, you gotta do that. And he's like, we can't afford a new comforter. I can't kill it. I can't kill it on the comforter. It would have ruined the comforter. It
It would have been a stain on the comforter.
It would have never, ever entered our house again.
I know a few people in Australia and they're probably laughing at us right now.
Probably the huntsman or whatever, the dinner spider, none of that
Yeah,
shit's
yeah,
okay.
no.
This
It wasn't
way,
that big, but it was good size.
it was a good size. So, anyways, he captures it, and he doesn't put it outside. I'm like, you can't put it outside.
Yeah.
We're gonna find the kids with a dog cocooned in a tree.
I was trying to do my best work
No.
from work and like,
Nope,
go fly, be free.
No, because it made its own shadow. And it tried to eat my 4-year-old. That's not acceptable. So anyways, he's like, well, what do you want me to do with it? And I was desperate, not making my best decisions at the moment. I'll admit it. But we were standing at the back fire, which was right next to the stove, and I was like, let's boil it. Not a good decision. So, did we? Oh yeah, we boiled the water first, and then
Boiled the water
tossed it
first,
right,
yep.
tossed it in. Stupid us. And it was a big pan, but it was a big spider. And the thing jumped out and starts, how did they jump? Not okay, again, abomination. Starts running across the stove. Matt grabs Windex and starts shooting it, right? Stuns it enough to capture it again. And then, not proud, takes the barbecue tongs and holds it in the pan.
In the pan.
We lost our dignity that day, as well as, and it was a pot, sorry, I keep calling it a pan, as well as the pot,
Michelle would not use the pot after
ever, and the barbecue tongs.
that. Or the barbecue tongs.
All of it went in the garbage that day. Okay, so fast forward 3 weeks, we're having a barbecue. I'm telling everybody this story, and they're like, oh my God, no, not really, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'm sorting pop cans and glass, and I feel this. And I flip my shit, per usual. I look down, there's its mate. I fling it, and you hear it going down the tin cans. And I'm thinking, this is not good, not good. I'm sorry, back up. After the first one, we called the Audubon Society. You know what that bitch said? Oh, it was just an aggressive house spider. No, it was an aggressive monster. I have seen arachnophobia. This was about like 5 of those put together. It was big and mean. It was trying to get the kids. So anyways, we got the mate. Decided not to boil it. Learned our lesson. So Matt puts it in a Tupperware container. Again, not our proudest moments. On the top of the fridge with the lid on. We probably should have not done that. But it was, again, so big. What do you do?
I would have just let it loose in the yard.
No. Because
It got eaten by a bird or something.
it would have just come right back in.
One of the raccoons.
We could have taken it to the Audubon Society, but they would have let it go because, it's just an aggressive house spider. But at least they would have let it go in their backyard, not ours. Anyways, the statement ended up that it was a rental, and if we found it, and they travel in pairs. Me. If we found another one, we had to move. And
we ended up moving not too long after that.
And it worked out because the kids got lice in school, and so there's probably lice all over the house. Maybe that's why the spiders came. And we did, in fact, find a third spider, but we were already moved. And
Hi, bud.
that's the spider story.
Hi, bud.
And then we moved into this house, and we have, in fact, had a couple of those same visitors. Not as large as that abomination at the rental. That was our spider story. That was my worst spider experience, I think, ever. And again, not proud of how we handled it.
There's a couple you thought were in your hair
Oh,
walking outside.
I have had them in my hair. Spiders and birds, they really like my hair. I don't like either of those things. But yeah, that was our spider story.
Right.
Not a fan. Don't like them. Sorry, Karen.
R.I.P. spider at the house.
I don't want to rest in peace. Well, I do want it resting in peace because otherwise it's going to come back and haunt us.
Right.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Okay,
spider.
R.I.P. spider.
And Karen, you know my stance. Wish them flesh. Only in this case it didn't work out.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh, my bad.